Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the 2001 playoffs in Payoff Pitch Baseball. Yes, you can probably hear in my voice, I'm not as gravelly, I'm definitely still a bit plugged. I'm hoping that whatever this is going on, whether it's allergies or a late season cold, I'm thinking it's probably allergies, though even though I've attacked it like a cold, I'm hoping this is going away pretty soon. Usually about the first week or two of March is usually when things get a little bit dicey for me in terms of my health acting up. In fact, if you remember, and allergies, in fact, if you remember back in 2024, when I was getting ready for my very first baseball season replay, which was 1991, I actually got sick the week before I was going to start that, so I pushed the start back to April, and then ended up putting the playoffs on the channel after the full season replay. Anyway, enough rambling about that. We are at Olympic Stadium tonight in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, for Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Montreal Expos. This series is tied at a game apiece, but there is definitely one thing that's having me look at this series in favor of the Expos, and that is the fact that in 1980 and the 1985 playoffs, the Expos actually went 7-1 at Olympic Stadium on their way to winning the 1985 World Series. The Expos didn't lose here until Game 3 of the World Series, and it took the Tigers to get that done. But then the Expos rattled off the next two games. So we'll see if Montreal can continue history with Olympic Stadium here, or if Milwaukee can do what almost seems impossible, just based on that record. Anyway, we are expecting a sellout here at Olympic Stadium, so let's jump right into it. Starting pitcher for the Montreal Expos tonight, Tony Armas. 9-14 with a 4.03 ERA. 196 and 2/3 innings pitched, 180 hits, 18 homers, 91 walks, 176 strikeouts in 2001. Let's meet the lineup for the Brewers that he's got to keep in check tonight. Leading off, we have got Luis Lopez at third base, Mark Loretta at shortstop, Richie Sexson at first base, Jeremy Brunitz in right field, Devin White in center field, Jeff Jenkins in left field, Ronnie Belliard at second base, Henry Blanco catching, and Jimmy Haynes the starting pitcher, batting off a pitcher hitting card number 5. Leading off for the Brewers tonight is Luis Lopez. 4 homers, 12 walks, all of both against right-handed pitching in 2001. We are using red, blue, and white dice tonight. These dice are going to get a workout during the postseason. Expos are the home team. Expos went 7-1 here in 1985. Game 3 of the 2001 National League Division Series. Series is tied at 1-1. Which team will take Game 3? Only the dice know. Armas will get the sign from Michael Barrett. And in order to find out what the dice know, we have to go to the first pitch. So, let's play some playoff ball. We'll get started with a 6. That'll be a tough 75. And for Lopez, that will be a fly ball into center field. Back for that one is going to be Bergeron. He will make the catch. That's 1 out in the inning, and we are underway here at Olympic Stadium, or it's actually carded Stade Olympique. And yes, my French is horrible. I haven't taken French since high school, which is best not remembered. Mark Loretta, now the batter. 2 homers, 21 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 34, and Loretta is going to get into that one. That's going to be a double for Loretta. Richie Sexson, now the batter. 34 homers, 39 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping the Brewers can't draw first blood here. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a patient 7. Uh-oh, the Brewers might have the Expos in trouble. That's ball 4. Sexton will trot to first with a 1-out walk. The only consolation for the Expos is that'll put them at double play depth. Jeremy Burnitz, now the batter. 25 homers, 59 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Fans here at Stade Olympique hoping Armas can get the Expos out of trouble. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. Fans here at Stade Olympique are loud, hoping Armas can make a big pitch. Armas will set, and he will pitch. 4 is an in-play 27. That'll be popped up on the infield. Getting under that at second base is going to be Jose Vidro. He will make the catch, and that is out number 2. Devin White, now the batter. 12 homers, 21 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Expos not out of the woods yet. Armas needs to make another big pitch. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a tough 50. Called strike 3 on White. That'll do it for the inning, and that will retire the side. Changeup gets enough of the zone to freeze White for strike 3 and retire the side. Double and a walk for the Brewers, but they leave 2 stranded. After half an inning, scores Milwaukee 0. Montreal coming to bat. Stadium size. Phew. Also still hacking a little bit, hoping this crud clears up. Starting pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers is Jimmy Haynes. 8-17 with a 4.85 ERA. 172 2/3 innings pitched, 182 hits, 20 homers, 78 walks, 112 strikeouts in 2001. Let's meet the Expos lineup that he's got to keep in check tonight. Leading off, we have got Brad Wilkerson in left field, Mike Mordecai at third base, Vladimir Guerrero in right field, Jose Vidro at second base, Lee Stevens at first base, Orlando Cabrera at shortstop, Michael Barrett catching, Peter Bergeron in center field, and Tony Armas also hitting off of pitcher hitting card number 5. I'm going to blow my nose real quick. It always amazes me just how much Kleenex I go through in a day when I'm dealing with one of these bugs. Ugh. Leading off for the Expos tonight is Brad Wilkerson. 1 homer, 16 walks, all of which came against right-handed pitching in 2001. Armas got out of a little trouble in the first. Let's see how Haynes does for the Brewers. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a patient 67, and that'll be a leadoff single for Wilkerson. He will have a base hit. Infield will go to double play depth. Batter now is Mike Mordecai. No homers, 8 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 57. That'll be too high. That'll be bounced over to third. Grabbing that is going to be Lopez. Let's see if they can turn the double play. That needs to be an 8 or less on 2d6. No, Wilkerson will be thrown out. Mordecai will make first. That'll be out number 1 on the fielder's choice, as the relay from Belliard to Sexton will not be in time. One out in the inning will bring the ever-dangerous Vladimir Guerrero to the plate. 26 homers, 20 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 90. That will be bounced over to short. This time it's Loretto with it. Let's see if the Brewers can turn a double play here. Needs to be, again, 8 or less on 2d6. No, once again, no. Mordecai will be thrown out at second. Guerrero will make it to first for out number 2. As once again the relay from Belliard to Sexton will not be in time. 2 outs in the inning, Jose Vidro, now the batter. 12 homers, 25 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 6. Swing and a miss by Vidro. Strike 3. That will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit for the Expos. They kept getting fielders' choices. After 1, we have no score here in Montreal. Top of the second keeps us in the middle of the Brewers' order. Jeff Jenkins leading off the inning. 14 homers, 24 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 44. Called strike 3 on Jenkins. That's out number 1. Breaking ball working overtime for that one. Second strikeout of the night by Armas, 1 down in the inning. Here's Ronnie Belliard. 6 homers, 27 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Neither team wants him to make a mistake in this one. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is an in-play 53. That'll be line to second. Getting to that one will be Cabrera. Ball will slam into his glove for out number 2. Henry Blanco, now the batter. 5 homers, 17 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a patient 73. He's not that patient. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Back for that one is going to be Bergeron. He will make the catch. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Brewers here in the top of the second. Still no score in Montreal as we get set for the bottom of the second. And looking at my laundry timer, I'm going to step away for a quick break. Once I make sure the camera's all good. Alright, break incoming. Sorry about the longer than expected delay. Laundry is being a little bit difficult. Bottom of the second brings us to the middle of the Expos order. Here's Lee Stevens leading off from Montreal. 20 homers, 46 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Going to take a quick sip of my drink before we continue. There we are. Much better. Okay. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set... Hold on. I almost forgot my phone. Be right back again. Gotta go track down my phone. Crisis averted, back to baseball now. Now that we've got everything sorted out. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 14. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's out number 1. Orlando Cabrera, now the batter. 10 homers, 26 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 61. That'll be a fly ball into right field. Burnett's back for that one from Milwaukee. He will make the catch, and that's out number 2. Michael Barrett, now the batter. 6 homers, 22 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 95. That'll get lifted into left field. Back for that one is Jenkins. He'll take his time, take a couple steps to his right, and make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Expos here in the bottom of the second. Each team with a hit, but nobody's got a run after 2 at Olympic Stadium. Top of the third will bring Jimmy Haynes leading off for the Brewers. He's hitting off a pitcher hitting card number 5 tonight. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is an in-play 45. That'll be a line out to short. Putting up his glove in self-defense is Cabrera. Ball will slam into it for out number 1. Lopez, now the batter with 1 out. Lopez is 0 for 1 tonight. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a patient 47, and that's going to be a base hit for Lopez. He will have a single. Infield to move to double play. Batter now is Loretta. Loretta is 1 for 1. He's got a double. He had a double his first time up. Lopez, not much of a steal threat. He will hold. Could they have Loretta lay down the bunt here? I think they will have him lay down the bunt, actually. I just realized he's an A bunter. That'll be a good sacrifice right in front of the plate. The only play Barrett will be over to second for 2 outs in the inning. Lopez will make second on the bunt. Batter now is Sexton. Sexton today has a walk. You get the feeling that runs are going to be at a premium today. Or tonight, I should say. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. Fans at Olympic Stadium hoping Armas can come up with another big pitch. Armas will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a tough 8. Swing and a miss by Sexton, trying to do too much with a changeup. Strike 3, that will retire the side. Stadium size. Phew! A hit and a sacrifice hit for the Brewers, but they can't get anything out of it. We are still scoreless heading into the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third brings us to the bottom of Montreal's order. Here's Peter Bergeron. 2 homers, 18 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 9. Bergeron's going to get the inning started with a single. Second hit of the day for the Expos. They're both teams are tied in the hits column. Corners are going to come in because they're actually expecting the bunt from Tony Armas, who's hitting off a pitcher, hitting card number 5. And yes, he is going to lay down the bunt. He's an A bunter. Ooh, that'll actually be a bad bunt because that'll be a terrible bunt. So that'll be Blanco getting off the plate. He will throw that up to. He's batting right. He'll throw that up to Belliard. That'll get Bergeron. Belliard will make the relay to Sexton. That'll be in time, as the bunt is actually terribly done by Armas. Yeah, I was looking at that for a second. So that'll be a 2-4-3 double play, as the bunt does not go Montreal's way. Stadium groans. Ugh. 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Wilkerson. Wilkerson tonight is 1 for 1 with a single. That didn't work at all for Montreal. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 51. Called strike 3 on Wilkerson. Strikeout number 3 for Haynes. Out number 3, and the side is retired here in the bottom of the third. A hit goes for nothing on a botched bunt into a double play. We are still scoreless here at Stade Olympique after 3. We've got a pitcher's duel going here. Teams are tied with 2 hits apiece, but nobody's got a run yet. Neither team wants to be the one to blink in this one, because of course that means that when Game 4 takes center stage of this series on the 20th is what? That's actually next Friday? Yeah, actually next Friday. Actually, no. Game 4 would be Sunday. Game 4 would be Sunday. Neither team wants to be the one facing elimination on Sunday. Top of the 4th coming up, and we've got the middle of the Brewers order up. Here's Burnett's. Burnett's tonight is 0 for 1. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set. Here's the windup and the pitch. 10 is a patient 6, and that's going to be ball 4. Burnett's will trot to first with a leadoff walk in the inning. Infield a double play. Batter now is White. White tonight struck out his first time up. Brewers trying to do what only the Tigers could in 1985 in Game 3 of the World Series, and that's win in Montreal. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 24. Swing and a miss by White. Strike 3. That's out number 1. Here's Jenkins. Jenkins tonight is 0 for 1. He also struck out. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 44. Called strike 3 on Jenkins. That's out number 2. 5th strikeout on the night by Armas. 2 down in the inning. Here's Belliard. Belliard is 0 for 1. He lined to short his first time up. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a wheelhouse 4, and Milwaukee just took the lead. Just got the first runs of the game to take the lead with a boom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Ronnie Belliard. Brewers lead 2-0. Stadium groans. Ugh. Batter now is Blanco with 2 outs. Blanco is 0 for 1. 2-0 Brewers, bottom of the 4th. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 48. Called strike 3 on Blanco, inning over. But the Brewers strike first. 2 runs on 1 hit and a walk, a 2-run bomb by Ronnie Belliard. It is now 2-0 Milwaukee, heading into the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th brings us back to the top of the Montreal order. Here's Mordecai. Mordecai grounded out his first time up. Haynes got to feel good with a 2-0 lead to work with. He will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 52. That'll be grounded over to first. Sexton will get that one. He'll wave off Haynes coming over to cover the bag. Sexton will take it to the bag himself for out number 1. Here's Guerrero. Guerrero tonight is 0 for 1. He also grounded out his first time up into a fielder's choice. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is an in-play 52. Once again, say it with me. Sexton will wave off Haynes going to the bag. Sexton will take it there himself for out number 2. Sexton definitely getting his cardio in tonight. And here's Vidro with 2 down. Vidro tonight is 0 for 1. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 68. That'll be grounded over to third for a change. Grabbing that is going to be Lopez. He'll take his time, throw it across the horn to Sexton, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Expos here in the bottom of the 4th. After 4, Milwaukee out to a 2-0 lead. Top of the 5th, leading off for the Brewers is Haynes. Haynes lined to short his first time up. 2-0 Milwaukee, top of the 5th in this pivotal Game 3. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 55. Called strike 3 on Haynes. That's out number 1. 7th strikeout of the night by Armas. 1 down in the inning. Lopez, now the batter. Lopez tonight is 1 for 2 with a single. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is an in-play 84. That'll be grounded over to short. Cabrera will get that with no problem. He'll take his time, move it over to first. 2 down in the inning. Here's Loretta with 2 outs. Loretta's 1 for 1 with a single, with a double and a sacrifice hit. 2 down, top of the 5th. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. Snake Eyes is a defense check. Error on the shortstop. Cabrera's error rating is a 4. Cabrera is going to make an error. That will be a 1-base error, as Loretta will be safe on the E6. Armas looking at Cabrera like, come on, man, we've got enough problems right now without booting balls. Here's Sexton. Sexton is 0 for 1 with the walk tonight. Armas can't believe Cabrera made that misplay. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Armas will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a patient 15, and that's ball 4. Now all of a sudden we've got a dangerous situation brewing here at Stade Olympique. Because the batter now with 2 outs is Burnitz. Burnitz is 0 for 1 with a walk. We're going to see if that 2-out error comes back to haunt the Expos. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. Fans here at Stade Olympique hoping the Expos can dodge trouble. Armas will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a wheelhouse 72. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Back for that one is going to be Bergeron. He'll be back near the track, but that's where the ball is going to die, and that will retire the side. Stadium size. Phew! A walk and an error, but the Brewers can't do anything with it. It is still 2-0 Milwaukee, 2-0 Milwaukee, moving into the bottom of the 5th. As Fucci Man now joins us here at Stadling Beak. And I gather you're probably a Brewers fan. It seems like. Welcome in. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. Hopefully you'll stick around for a while and enjoy some Thursday night baseball on the channel. Once again, apologies for my voice. This is not my normal speaking voice. I'm still getting over a cold, allergies. It's the season in March where basically anything can happen. Let's be perfectly honest. It's March. It's March in southeast Wisconsin. This is the season. I remember we had one March. We had one day in a March, like 2011, I think it was. Figured as much. First time here. Welcome in. Anyway, I think we had a day. It was back in 2011 where we actually went through all 4 seasons in one day. It got warm up to like 60 something, so it was beautiful. But then it rained like it was fall, snowed, and yeah, it was completely crazy. Anyway, let's get back to baseball here, shall we? And thanks for the sub. I see the notification on my phone. Leading off the bottom of the 5th of the Expos is Stevens. Stevens tonight is 0 for 1. Game 3 of the NLDS. Milwaukee trying to do what only one team did in my 1985 season replay. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 50. Called strike 3 on Stevens. That's out number 1. Slider gets enough of the zone for strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Cabrera. Cabrera tonight is 0 for 1. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse 75. That'll be too high. That'll be lifted into center field. Back for that one for Milwaukee is White. He'll have room before the track to make the catch for out number 2. Barrett, now the batter. Barrett tonight is 0 for 1. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 9, and that's ball 4. Changeup misses the zone for ball 4, and the Expos have a man on, but 2 outs in the inning. Bergeron, now the batter. Bergeron has a single. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 12. Swing and a miss by Bergeron. 5th strikeout on the night by Haynes, but that will retire the side. A 2-out walk coming to nothing for the Expos. And after 5, Milwaukee still with a 2-0 lead. Stadium groans. Ugh. Take a quick drink, probably start sucking on a cough drop before we continue the top of the 6th. Top of the 6th coming up brings us to the middle of the Brewers' order. Here's White. White tonight is 0 for 2. He's struck out twice. 2-0 Brewers, top of the 6th. Loser faces elimination on Sunday. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a patient 94. White is not that patient. That'll be lifted into left field. Wilkerson back for that one from Montreal. He will make the catch, and that will be out number 1. Jenkins, now the batter. Jenkins tonight is 0 for 2. I don't know why I'm looking at his card for his batting stats on the night. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set. Here comes the windup and the pitch. 11 is a ballpark check. 63 for a lefty is in play. And an 85 is going to be miles too high. That'll be hit right. That'll be hit to Vidro. He'll take that on a hop. Move that over to first for out number 2. Here's Belliard. Belliard is 1 for 2, but that one was the 2-run shot. That's been our only scoring so far tonight. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. 2 outs here, top of the 6th. Armas will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a patient 0-0. Uh-oh, we've got a rare play. Let's see, bases empty, patient. Here we go. '99. Batter is hit by the pitch. Check batter for injury. Batting team retaliates by hitting the first batter of the pitching team next half inning. Umpires warn both benches. Any further hit by pitch this game results in pitcher being ejected. So basically, it's my old house rule in. It's my house rule in rare play form. All right, so Belliard will get plunked. Actually, we've got to check him for injury as well. Let's see, Belliard is normal. Also, I should warn you, Fucci, that I normally only check in with chat every half inning, so if I don't see your message right away, don't panic. I will get to it. Let's see, that's an 18. Oh yeah, he's normal, so he's fine. Alright, no problem there. But we're still going to have a little bit of pushing and shoving, it turns out. Actually, no, we're not going to have any pushing and shoving. Well, let's remember, this is playoff baseball we're talking about, so maybe the Brewers got a little bit maybe they got a little bit hot-headed about that one. Or actually, that's the Expos who got a little hot-headed. Here's Blanco. Blanco is 0 for 2. Let's see. Yep, okay. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 91. That'll be grounded over to short. Picking that up is going to be Cabrera. He'll make the play, and that will retire the side. A 2-out hit batter goes for nothing for Milwaukee, I should say. It is still 2-0 Milwaukee, though, heading into the bottom of the 6th, and Montreal is already going to have a free base runner thanks to the rare play. The only question is, who's it going to be? Glad you're invested in this. I do welcome chat. Like I said, I do get to everything, but there is a little bit of a delay, and it looks like they're going to hit the lead out. They're going to hit the pitcher right away. So it looks like umpires are going to warn both benches. And that's also normally how I do my house rule, is after the 2-hit batters, the umpires issue both warnings in my house rule as well. So if you've been following so anybody who's been following my channel for a while will know that yeah, after I see 2-hit batters, that's when warnings go out. It's very rare. I have had a few games, though, where I've gone into the game with warnings in place. I think the last time I did that was for the 1985 AL wildcard game between Detroit and Kansas City, because that was also my 1991 wildcard game, and I wanted, at least narrative-wise, I wanted to address any bad blood from 1991. Here's Wilkerson. Wilkerson is 1 for 2. 1991, by the way, was the first replay I did, but I started the regular season off channel before putting the playoffs on. Anyway, enough rambling on that. Let's come back to 2001. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 96. That'll get lifted into right field. Back for that to the Brewers is Burnitz. He'll make the play for out number 1. Here's Mordecai. Mordecai tonight is 0 for 2. I think they're going to do a hit and run with Mordecai. And I know it. Here's my hit and run results. Okay. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. Hit and run is on. Haynes will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a patient 39. Patient is a foul ball. Will re-roll on in play. That's a 27, and that's going to be a base hit. So, right, all runners advance 2 bases on a single. So the hit and run is actually going to work to perfection for the Expos there. Yep. Batter now is Guerrero. Guerrero tonight is 0 for 2. The Brewers are going to stay at double play depth. They're going to gamble that they can get a double play on Guerrero to get out of the inning. That's the gamble they're going to make here. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping the Expos can finally break through. Haynes will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse 99. That'll be too high. That'll be lifted into left field. Back for that one is going to be Jenkins. He will make the catch for out number 2. But that is plenty deep enough. Here comes Armas toward the plate. The throw from the left will not be in time. Armas will be safe. The Expos will get on the board. Two to 1 Milwaukee. Vidro, now the batter with 2 outs. Vidro tonight is 0 for 1. Vladdy getting a sacrifice fly out of that. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse 45, and that'll be a base hit by Vidro. He will have a single. Runner on first advances 1 base. Because of extra base movement, Mordecai will go to third. Now all of a sudden the Expos starting to fire here with 2 outs. Here's Stevens. Stevens tonight is 0 for 2. We're going to get some activity in both bullpens here momentarily. Getting loose for Milwaukee is going to be... Brewers are going to get Mark Leiter warming up. As for the Expos, they are going to get... they're going to get Scott Strickland warming up. Let me just make some notes of that. Let's see, Mark Leiter. And Scott Strickland. Okay. Haynes in a bit of a jam here. He's got the tying run at third, Vidro at first, Stevens with decent power at the plate. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping the Expos can tie this game at least. Haynes will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. Five is a patient 91. Stevens is not that patient. That'll be bounced over to second. Vidro will get, actually Belliard will get that. He'll take it to the bag himself to get Vidro, and that will retire the side. Stadium groans. Ugh. One run on 2 hits, a hit batter, and a sacrifice fly, and the Expos have at least cut the Milwaukee lead in half, 2-1 after 6. There we go. Top of the 7th, and Haynes is going to come out of the game. The Brewers are going to go to the bench. Coming in to pinch hit from Milwaukee is going to be... they're going to go to Mark Sweeney to pinch hit, are the Brewers. 3 homers, 10 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Bear with me, I'm just going to make some notes in my scorebook, and then I need to get Digital Diamond caught up. Let's see here. He's not going to take over. Alright. It's been a relatively tame game 3. And with the chaos of 2001, if you go back and watch any of this replay, you'll see that it's been nuts. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. You'll see this is pretty tame too. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 2. That'll be an ugly swing, just barely able to hold on to the bat. Strike 3, that's out number 1. 8th strikeout of the night by Armas, 1 down in the inning. Lopez, now the batter with 1 out. Lopez is 1 for 3 with a single tonight. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a patient 6, and that'll be ball 4. Lopez will go to first with a 1-out walk. Loretta, now the batter as the infield moves to double play. Loretta is 1 for 1 with a double, a sacrifice hit, and he's reached on an error. Armas will get the sign from Barrett. Montreal trying to get Armas out of the inning. Armas will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 50. That'll be grounded over to first. Picking that up is going to be Stevens. We'll see if the Expos can turn the double play. That needs to be a 7 or less on 2d6. Stevens has got it. He'll throw it over to Cabrera. That'll get Lopez. Cabrera will make the throw back to Stevens. That'll be in time for a 3-6-3 inning-ending double play. Stadium cheers. Yay! Nothing across except the walk for the Brewers. It is still 2-1 Milwaukee as we move into the 7th inning stretch. Sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." I will take a small break. Well, before you go, Fucci, stick around for a little bit for the shameless plug, because tomorrow night we will be switching over to the American League for Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. The Indians lead the series 2-0. They'll be sending Chuck Finley to try to finish off the Devil Rays, whereas the Devil Rays will be sending Paul Wilson to the mound to try to stave off the death blow. But catch you later, Fucci. Thanks for tuning in for tonight's game. Hopefully you'll be around for the rest of the 2001 playoffs, because we've got a lot of baseball left to play in this replay. First order of business, though, as we move into the bottom of the 7th, Mark Leiter will take over for the Brewers as they need a new pitcher. Let's see, 2-1 with a 3.75 ERA. 36 innings pitched, 32 hits, 6 homers, 8 walks, 26 strikeouts in 2001. His job is to try to slam the door right where it is. Also, hopefully I'll be back to full strength in my voice before too much longer. I should be, though. Usually I feel like I'm getting to just this point of just congested. It's usually a few more days after that. Batter now is Cabrera, leading off the bottom of the 7th for Montreal. Cabrera tonight is 0 for 2. Leiter will get the sign from Blanco. He will set and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 20. Called strike 3 on Cabrera. That's out number 1. Leiter with his breaking ball working for out number 1. Here's Barrett leading off. Barrett tonight is 0 for 1 with a walk. Leiter will get the sign from Blanco. He will set and he will pitch. 8 is an in-play 93. That'll be lifted into left field. Coming in for that one is Jenkins. He'll make that catch on the run for out number 2. Here's Bergeron. Bergeron tonight is 1 for 2 with a single. 2-1 Milwaukee, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs in the inning. Leiter will get the sign from Blanco. He will set and he will pitch. 10 is a tough 18. Swing and a miss by Bergeron. Strike 3. That retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Expos in the bottom of the 7th. Milwaukee holding on for dear life to a 2-1 lead. Armas is going to come out of the game. Coming in to pitch for Montreal is going to be Scott Strickland. 2-6 with a 3.21 ERA. 81 and a third innings pitched, 67 hits, 9 homers, 41 walks, 85 strikeouts in 2001. Leading off for the Brewers, they've got the heart of their order due up here. Here's Sexton as the Brewers are looking for some insurance. Sexton tonight is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Wait, he's the closer? Yeah, I guess he is. Didn't even realize he was the closer. In that case, let's bring in Scott Stewart instead. I think I'm so used to the closer having more saves than that. So yeah, we'll bring in Scott Stewart instead. Usually you can tell the closer by who's got the biggest amount of saves. But it looks like Montreal's closer had so few saves that it was hard to tell. And that's why I got tripped up. Alright. Just trying to keep an eye on the clock here because I do have laundry running tonight as well. Stewart will get the sign from Barrett. He will set and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 34. That'll be a called strike 3 on Sexton. That's out number 1. Burnitz, now the batter with 1 out. Burnitz tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Stewart will get the sign from Barrett. He will set and he will pitch. 5 is an in-play 15, and Burnitz will have a single. He is a huge insurance run. The infield will move to double play. Batter now is White. White tonight is 0 for 3. Burnitz is a huge insurance run. Stewart will get the sign from Barrett. White not going to bunt here. Stewart will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 95. That'll be a fly ball into left field. Back for that one from Montreal is going to be Wilkerson. He will make the play for out number 2. Jenkins, now the batter. Jenkins is 0 for 3 tonight. 2 outs, top of the 8th. I have small hands, apparently. Stewart will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 24, and Jenkins is going to get into that one. That's going to be a double. That'll bring in Burnitz. Jenkins will go to second with his actually it was his first double of the night. But more importantly, the Brewers will get a 3-1 lead. Stadium groans. Ugh. Here's Belliard. Belliard tonight is 1 for 2 with a homer, and he's been hit by a pitch. Belliard with a 2-run homer. And Jenkins at second, representing even more insurance for the Brewers. Stewart will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is an in-play 13, and that'll be a base hit for Belliard. That'll bring Jenkins in 4-1 Milwaukee. Stadium groans. Ugh. This was also the score that Milwaukee tied the series in Game 2 with. Here's Blanco with 2 outs. Blanco tonight is 0 for 3. Fans here at Stade Olympique cannot believe what they see. Stewart will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is an in-play 22. That'll be a little bit too high. That'll get popped up on the infield. Vidro calling everybody off at second base. He will bring that in, and that will retire the side. Two runs on 3 hits. And the Brewers now out to a 4-1 lead heading into the bottom of the 8th. Stewart is going to come out of the game. We're going to get some more activity in Montreal's bullpen. Getting loose for Montreal is going to be... they're going to get Guillermo Mota warming up. As for the pinch hitter for Montreal, they are going to bring in... They're going to bring in Mark Smith to pinch hit. 3 homers, 9 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Let's see, Mark Smith is who we decided on. Yes, okay. Just making sure we got all that sorted out. 4-1 Milwaukee, bottom of the 8th. Leiter will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a wheelhouse 28. That's going to be a leadoff double for Smith. He will be at second base. How about that? That's the way you want to see your Expos start the inning. Here's Wilkerson. Wilkerson tonight is 1 for 3. We're going to get some activity in Milwaukee's bullpen as they're going to get the closer warming up. Milwaukee's going to get Kurt Laskanik warming up. Leiter will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a patient 11, and that's ball 4. And the Expos have got 2 on, nobody out. Infield will set for double play. Batter here is Mordecai. Mordecai tonight is 1 for 3. And I think they're going to have him try to lay down a bunt here. He's a B bunter. And that'll be a good bunt. That'll be right in front of the plate. Blanco will get it. The only play he'll have will be to first. And that'll be out number 1. Everybody else will move up. That'll bring the infield in, and the ever-dangerous Guerrero now at the plate. Guerrero's been quiet tonight, though. He's 0 for 3. Leiter will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 11 is an in-play 5, and Guerrero is going to clear the bases with a double. Smith and Wilkerson will both score. 2 RBI double for Guerrero. It is now 4-3 Milwaukee. Stadium cheers. Yay! The double working, the sacrifice bunt working to perfection for the Expos here. Vidro, now the batter, and just like that, the tying run, 180 feet away. Vidro tonight is 1 for 3. The Brewers are thinking right now, are they going to try to get a 5-out save out of Kurt Laskanik? I think the answer to that is they're going to have to. Yeah. Leiter's going to come out of the game. Coming in to pitch for the Brewers and going for a 5-out save tonight is going to be Kurt Laskanik. 2-6 with a 3.63 ERA and 17 saves. 69 and a third innings pitched, 63 hits, 11 homers, 31 walks, 64 strikeouts in 2001. His job, get a 5-out save. Get a 5-out save, and you're starting with a tying run 180 feet away in the form of Vladimir Guerrero. Laskanik will get the sign from Blanco. Fans at Stade Olympique have come to life again. Laskanik will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 56. That'll be a ground ball right back to the pitcher. He will look Guerrero back, throw it over for the out, 2 down in the inning. G1 3 R2H. 2 down in the inning, and the batter now is Stevens. Stevens tonight is 0 for 3. Laskanik will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 24. Swing and a miss by Stevens. Struck him out, and the inning is over. Stadium groans. Ugh. They can't groan too much, though, because they got 2 runs on 2 doubles, a walk, and a sacrifice hit, and it is now 4-3 Milwaukee after 8. We've got a dogfight here tonight. The Brewers are going to let Laskanik hit because they need to get it. They wanted to go for a 5-out save. Before we go too far, though, Expos need a pitcher. They're going to bring in Guillermo Mota after getting him loose. 1-3 with a 5.26 ERA, 49 and 2/3 innings pitched, 51 hits, 9 homers, 18 walks, 31 strikeouts in 2001. His job is to keep this game 4-3 and then hope the Expos middle bottom of their order can come through in the bottom of the 9th. Mota will get the sign from Barrett. Fans at Stade Olympique hoping the Expos can come up with a miracle. Mota will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 71. Called strike 3 on Laskanik. That's out number 1. Slider gets the zone for strike 3, and that's out number 1. Lopez, now the batter. Lopez is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Brewers could use some insurance. Mota will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 94. That'll be a fly ball into left field. Back for that one is Wilkerson. He will make the play for out number 2. Here's Loretta. Loretta is actually 1 for 2 with a double, a sacrifice hit, and he's reached on an error. He's also bounced into a double play tonight. Moda will get the sign from Barrett. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 93. That'll get lifted into left field. Back for that one again is going to be Wilkerson. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Brewers here in the top of the 9th. 4-3 Milwaukee. Leskanic got no help. Let's see if he can hold it anyway. He has got the middle bottom of the Expos order coming up. Leading off is Cabrera. Cabrera's 0 for 3 tonight. Leskanic will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough, I'm going to re-roll that because that was cocked, tough 69. That'll be grounded over to second. Belliard will get to that one for Milwaukee. He'll make the play for out number 1. 1 down in the inning. Barrett, now the batter. Barrett tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Leskanic will get the sign from Blanco. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 76. Fly ball into center field. Back for that one is White. He will make the catch. 2 outs in the inning. And the last chance for the Expos comes to Peter Bergeron. Bergeron tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. Winner takes a 2-1 lead. Loser faces elimination on Sunday. Who will be whom? Leskanic will get the sign from Blanco. Fans here at Olympic Stadium are loud, hoping Bergeron can extend this game. Leskanic will shake off Blanco a couple times. Now he'll get a sign he likes. Leskanic will set. He will kick, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 98. Bergeron's going to get under that one and lift it into right field. Back for that one is going to be Burnitz. He'll take a couple steps to his left, put out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Milwaukee Brewers hold off a furious charge by the Expos, and they will take this one by a final score of 4-3. Stadium groans. Ugh. Final line score coming up. And that will almost certainly also break the spell of Olympic Stadium on the channel. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 6 hits and no errors. For the Expos, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Winning pitcher tonight is Jimmy Haynes. He will pick up the win. Tony Armas will take the loss. Mark Leiter will get a hold, and Kurt Leskanic will end up with a save. And that'll do it for Game 3 from Olympic Stadium. As I mentioned, tomorrow night we will be at Tropicana Field in Tampa, Florida, for Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. The Indians lead that series 2-0. They're trying to eliminate the Devil Rays tomorrow night. Chuck Finley will be on the mound for the Indians, and Paul Wilson will be going for the Devil Rays. As for what else is coming up on the channel, Saturday, Mystical Munchies will continue out of Titanic, the official cookbook, as we make the side beet and apple salad with honey dressing. Sunday morning, we're playing Call of Cthulhu, and I'm thinking we're going to do an alone adventure, but stay tuned for that. Wednesday next week, we have a new game debut on the channel as we are playing Sanctuary by Furland Spiel, same company who makes Arc Nova. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The Milwaukee Brewers break the aura of Olympic Stadium, but it took them surviving a furious onslaught by Montreal in the latter innings to get it done. Milwaukee takes this one, takes Game 3, 4-3, and a 2-1 series lead. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys at the Trop tomorrow night.